Hello and welcome to the re-ride. Only one player? Great. I don't like it when it gets crowded in here. Is this your first time on the re-ride? Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. Here are your buzzers for this game. I am required to inform you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. You are now ready for the re-ride. I wish you the very best of luck.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of the Re-Ride is brought to you by the Blackjack Backpack, with enough pockets for all your cards, chips, and even your card-counting co-conspirators. And now, please welcome the man who truly does know Jack, Sam Feely.
Welcome to the show, famous last words Jones. There's no easy money on this floor. This truly is a game of skill. So take your four-leaf clovers and golden horseshoes and shove them firmly up your ass. But I'm not here to kink shame, so do whatever you need to do to prepare yourself. It's the gambling floor. Time to roll the dice and let it re-ride. Okay, buzz in. Hot diggity. Way to big time it. Here you go. Gambler? I hardly know. Oh, come on. How often am I going to make that joke? Showtime. What words of wisdom could Oscar Gamble give to someone distraught over a massive gambling loss? Know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. When asked about the chaos among the Bronx's burning era New York Yankees, outfielder Oscar Gamble forever changed our vernacular with his immortal quote, "They don't think it be like it is, but it do." Despite being called one of baseball's immortal lines, Gamble's quote really only gained common usage after being unearthed on Tumblr, of all places, in 2010. Guess there are some sports fans on that site after all.
Is it possible for you to do one episode without some sort of baseball or sports question?
You! Hit your buzzer to set the value for the next question. All right, I've got a category for you. Repossessor? Oh my god. What even is a repossessor? Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, guys. I gotta have a serious chat with the writers after this episode. Gambling can be fun, but it can also be really dangerous. You need to be able to set a limit, because addiction is a bitch, my friend. And if you're not careful, you'll lose more than just your shirt. Suppose each of the following fictional characters had to give up valuable property to pay off a gambling debt. Which one would not have lost the house? Charles Foster Kane losing Xanadu, Captain Ahab losing Pequod, Scarlett O'Hara losing Tara, or Mr. Darcy losing Pemberley? Ahoy hoy! The Pequod is Captain Ahab's ship in Moby Dick, not his house. His other white whale is a Cleveland Brown Super Bowl futures bet. Rise and shine, millennials. Let's get... This won't make headlines, but you gotta start somewhere. Now let's see the category. A calculated risk. Oh, thank God they didn't put calculator. I hardly know her. You know how some calculators and cash registers have a dedicated 00 key? Guess what else has a 00? Roulette wheels. If calculators were designed along the same general guidelines as roulette wheels, roulette wheels come in two main types: American, which has a 00 space, and European, which doesn't. And that's the only time you'll ever want to buy a calculator from Texas Instruments, unless you're taking the SAT. Pick a value. Bingo.
I clench my teeth and with a shove and everything on red. CHIPS, CHIPS. Oh crap, that's not red. My wife's gonna kill me dead.
Time to cash in your chips. Don't forget, buzz in when the first letter of the correct answer is lit. Snag all 5 letters and you'll snag the bonus. All right, let's party. The blank always wins. You won the house! Casino and restaurant chain with big ass guitar sign. Rock on! Match bars and cherries on a slot machine. Author of Casino Royale. Thanks for the instruction manual, Ian. Consequences or sharp wooden sticks. Raise the stakes. Keeping track of played cards. You can count on it. Footwear for equines. A shoe for a horse, of course. To match a bet in a poker game. Call me sometime. Sold by Geico, State Farm, and Lloyd's of London. Insurance. The word casino is from this language. Hey, what a doing? Timepieces that usually aren't on casino walls. Clocks. Draw no more cards and end your turn in blackjack. Stand in the place where you are. Dice game with toilet humor name. Crabs. Means odd in French. Impair, I guess? Two of a kind. Nice pair. Chips. That belongs to you. Hey, don't let it get to your head. There's more work to be done. How much is this one worth to you? Buzz in and tell. Nothing too spicy, just the right temperature. Here's what we're cooking. Vexillology. In sports betting, a parlay is a single bet on two or more outcomes, and each outcome is called a leg. Considering the design of its flag, which of the following would literally be a three-leg parlay? Dodgers, Yankees. The flag of the Isle of Man depicts three interlocking human legs. But let me save you the leg work on this one. You're gonna go 0 for 3. Hit your buzzer. Allow me to introduce. Roll, drop, and stop. And right this way, please. Say you're playing craps and you roll snake eyes. 2 ones. If your dice behave, you're wrong and stay out of my wallet. Snakes don't have eyelids, so they can't blink. But if you're not blinking inside a casino, that's going to set off a lot of red flags with the pit bosses. Okay, how much money? Not the best I've ever seen, but at least it keeps this game interesting. You interested in this? A tale as long and winding as the river. While playing poker was instrumental to me buying this operation, I can't win them all. Case in point, one night I'm playing 5-10 no limit. Under the gun straddles, action folds to me in the cutoff with ace-jack offsuit. I 3-bet to $150. Action folds to the blinds who call, straddle mucks. Flop comes queen, king, 10, rainbow, giving me Broadway. Blinds check, I bet $450. Blinds call. Turn is a 4, completing the rainbow. Blinds check, I shove and have both of them covered. Small blind snap calls. Big blind tanks forever and then calls. Small has jack 9, big has pocket kings. Looks like an easy win for me until the big blind rivers another queen and scoops the pot with kings full of queens. You were listening, right? Which of these things did not happen over the course of the poker hand I just narrated to you? Small blind snap called my shove, under the gun defended his straddle, I flop Broadway, or big blind tanked? Under the gun, or the player to the left of the big blind, didn't have the stones to defend his blind straddle or raise to $20 before the cards were dealt and folded to my re-raise of $150. But variance is something you have to accept even as a winning player. Scared money don't make money after all. While stupid money, as the old saying goes, spews geysers of money out of every bodily orifice.
Your wife ever tell you to shut up?
I'd ask you the same thing if you had more sex appeal than elephant diarrhea.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Now's the time to hit your buzzer and select the value for I like where this is going. It's time for the often imitated, never duplicated Dis or Dat. Here's the category for your Dis or Dat. Strip poker. I'm going to read off 7 dirty phrases, and for each one, you're going to tell me if it's a slang term for a poker hand, a brand of sex toy, or both. You'll get some money for each right answer, and you lose out for each one you get wrong or don't get to at all. You've got 30 seconds to get all 7. Don't let that wire fill up. Ready? Hope so, because we're starting. Big Slick. Fish hooks. Bad Drag. Pocket. Snow. Magic. Dirty diapers. Well, I've had dates and poker games that have gone much better and much worse than this, so take that for what you will. You proud of your artistry? Or fartistry? Let's go. Talk to me, kiddo. Give me a value. Here we have... There's no method to the March Madness. Despite the proliferation of sports betting in the United States, it's not yet legal nationwide, but March Madness college basketball pools remain popular. Now, as you prepare for your next March Madness viewing party, which of these songs should you include in a March Madness playlist? The impression that I get, once in a lifetime, Our House, or The Way? Our House in the Middle of Our Street, yeah, that song, that's by the band Madness. Sounds like a violation of every zoning and traffic law known to man, if you ask me. Buzz in. Fat stacks. Let's see the category. Hindsight is 70-1. Let's check out the question. Imagine it's the summer of 1995 and you're on the Las Vegas Strip. You walk into the sports book at the Mirage Casino to place a single $100 bet. Which of these outcomes would have netted you a $7,000 profit that fall? Bill Clinton being impeached, the Atlanta Braves winning the World Series, Maggie Simpson being revealed as Mr. Burns' shooter, or O.J. Simpson being found not guilty of murder. Oh, you stupid son of a b****. In the summer of 1995, the Mirage took bets on the outcome of The Simpsons' Who Shot Mr. Burns cliffhanger. Despite being a 70-1 long shot, pun intended, a $100 bet on Maggie Simpson would have netted you a cool $7,000 profit after the reveal in the season premiere on September 17th. Kind of ironic calling Maggie a long shot, though, considering she couldn't have shot Mr. Burns from much closer range. Something, something, big bucks, no whammies, yada yada. Take your seat at the final table and take a gamble on this clue. What a card. Don't worry, none of these cards will kill you instantly. Will they pay you big bucks? Let's find out. Yeah, buddy, you show that attack who's boss. Now let's show your final score. Hell of a game. What are you going to spend your winnings on? A car? Down payment on a house? Maybe a friend?